That big, beautiful wall. I'm loving it.
Donald Trump and I standing on business about these illegal migrants. They're being purged from the USA.
Real Liar Reacts.
Since May 21st of 2025, ICE has been basically apprehending individuals who are showing up to immigration court. Now, they're doing this in one of two ways. If your immigration case is being dismissed, you're standing right outside the courtroom door and waiting to actually detain and arrest you and put you in expedited removal proceedings to send you back. Another way they're doing this is they're specifically targeting individuals who entered here under the last 2 years. So what that means, in other words, is that if you don't have documents that show that you've been physically here in the United States for 2 or more years, irrespective of whether or not you have a court hearing, and that's very important, irrespective of whether or not you have a court hearing, they're still detaining you, putting you in expedited removal proceedings, and trying to send you back before your actual court date.
Look at that face. This illegal is shook. He thought he was doing things the right way.
Gotcha, bitch!
The one memory that sticks with me from right before I crossed the border is one of the ICE agents. He was the only ICE agent that was kind to me during the whole process, and he questioned me. He was like, "You don't look like the type that usually comes through here. He's like, you look American. What happened? Were you deported?" Kind of gave him a little background, and he's like, he's like, "Don't lose hope." He said, "I've seen lawyers create miracles. I've seen a lot of miracles through these borders," is what he said to me, and he sent me on my way, and I crossed the border. Sometimes when I create these videos, these are very triggering for me because I'm backtracking and I'm going through those emotions again.
All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers.
And sometimes I think to myself, along with the people that get frustrated when I keep talking about it, it's like, "Oh, I'll move on, stop talking about it." I don't think I will ever get over the way that I was dehumanized during the deportation process. And it's, I think why it still fucks with me. It's the way that, regardless of whose fault it is, right? It's the way the ICE agents had a plane full of starving immigrants and ordered pizza for their entire staff.
You see, Starving Marvin, these are what we call appetizers. Appetizer. This is what you eat before you eat, to make you more hungry. Oh, food's here, that's it for the appetizers. No, Starving Marvin, that's my pet pad.
It's the way the ICE agents walked around, or saw me walking around with leaking breasts from my nursing infant that was taken from me. It's the way that the staff at the immigration center in Texas made us feel less than them, although we had the same color of skin. It's the way that you are made to feel like cattle.
It's 400 passengers and crew on a maiden voyage to a brave new world. A journey that would change their lives forever.
I'm the king of the world!
I'm the start too.
Back down there, boy!
And it's a very different process, and even what you go through in jail. It's the way they strip you, and I'm not talking about the strip searches for you going into jail, because I've done time. I went through the system my entire life, in and out of group homes. I did jail time, I could do jail time standing on my head. It does not compare to how dehumanizing that process is, and it sticks with us. It changes us. I'm reading some of these comments where people's family members have died after they got deported because of the way they're deporting us. And I think the reason why it still kind of hurts is because it's still happening. It's still happening. My case was 5 years ago. It's still happening. There's still a lot of things happening at the border. There's still kids that are separated from their families, etc. Anyway, so once they sent me on my way, you know, I flew into Vallarta and I was exhausted. I had been shackled for almost 3 days straight, and so my family rented me a hotel in downtown PV, and you know, I finally cried in that hotel room. I went in there, I felt like I finally felt safe, and I let my guard down and I broke down, because during the entire process I was just kind of in survival mode, trying to keep it together.
Oye, mamacita, I heard your story, and trust me, I'm trying to garner a little bit of compassion and empathy for you. As a foundational Black American in the USA, trust me, we've been through it, we lived through it. We've had to overcome our own obstacles, but the problem is, your parents and yourself, y'all did not play your hand correctly. This is on y'all. Buena suerte. Adios. Espero que tengas un buen día.
November 4th, 2024, I was coming back from Mexico. I had gone to visit some friends, and I was crossing back through the bridge legally. I have been a resident for 19 years, and I actually was raised in Texas my entire life. My parents brought me and my brothers, my siblings, to United States when I was 3. And November 4th, I was detained by Homeland Security at the border, and I was never released. I actually just got out from the detention center I was held in Port Isabel, in Texas. And I sat there for about 179 days, approximately, and I got deported. I can't really answer why they detained me. It took about 2 months for them to give me any paperwork telling me why I got detained, why I was getting threatened to get deported, etc. I went through several lawyers, because the first 2 I paid a couple of $100, and they took my money, and I never heard from them again. After my family helped me get a hold of a good lawyer, I fought and fought and fought, and ICE and Homeland Security never bent. They told me I wasn't eligible to be in that country anymore, when I've never had any felonies, I've never hurt nobody, I've never been to prison, and all I've done was work my entire life. Since I was 17, I worked, never stopped, not a single day. I worked as a blue-collar boy. Once I hit the age of 19, I was eligible to work, and I started working and paying taxes, and I had children. I have 4 children from the age of 18 all the way down to 1, and I lost my children. Lucky for me, I still get to talk to them and communicate with them, but I can no longer see my children, at least till they're able to come to Mexico. I don't know how this could have happened.
When I listen to his story, father to father, I do have a little bit of empathy for a situation, because no father wants to be separated from his children. But again, as I said in previous videos, their parents set them up for failure. He is an illegal immigrant still in the USA because his parents were illegal immigrants. So he was supposed to go to the system and become a legal resident. But because he's not, he was deported. If y'all like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. CAC.